Hey guys, it is Knifey Buckeye here. It's been a while since I've made a video. I've done a crappy job keeping up with the YouTube channel. I've made video in spurts and then I don't other spurts. But we are a couple weeks away from the beginning of the 2021 college football season. I wanted to make a quick video about Ohio State. It's been something that I've been thinking about the last couple of days, been noteworthy. Ohio State is, I think, preseason number 3 or 4. They're predicted to compete for the Big Ten title, win the Big Ten title, everything. The expectations are about the same. The one unproven is their quarterback. And the other day, they have 2 5-stars, CJ Stroud and Jack Miller. And they added another 5-star the other day, Quinn Ewers, which all 3 of these guys are highly touted. I think they're all 3, as far as I know, they're all 3 5-stars. The hunch I've gathered from doing research about people talking, that Quinn Ewers is has maybe a little more upside. I've seen the videos that have gone viral of at high school practice, him just no-look passing, sidearm, kind of sort of like Patrick Mahomes does in the NFL for the Chiefs. He seems to have more upside, and I've heard comparisons to him and Lawrence from Clemson. So I think he has a little more upside. CJ Stroud is a redshirt freshman, which doesn't particularly mean anything. Typically, the really, really, really high-end quarterbacks aren't going to stick around to get redshirted. Now, last year, they had Justin Fields, so maybe he wanted to... Because the fear that I've heard is they're kind of keeping Quinn Ewers kind of away. Like he joined Ohio State, I think, last Saturday. He's been there like 2 or 3 days on campus, slowly getting in the practice. From what I heard, he hasn't even been... he's probably done throwing, but he hasn't really even done football activities with the team. They've kind of brought him along slowly because he is, from what I've read, he can play this year. He's eligible to play this year. He skipped forgoed his senior high school season. Somehow he's enrolled. Now, I don't know if maybe he's I don't know how he is academically. To me, I didn't know you could just bypass your senior season. So there's got to be something. Maybe he's ahead academically, so he was able to bypass it and enroll in Ohio State. But he can play this year. Now, he's way behind as far as the playbook and all that, so you can't really expect him to contribute right away. But what I've heard is if he ends up playing, they're saying by game 5, 6, 7, he can come in and play. Now, it's going to depend on... You get a whole dilemma is how is CJ Stroud doing. If he's tearing it up and challenging for a Heisman, it's going to be kind of hard to sit him for Quinn Ewers. Now, it's a good problem to have. But there's a fear that... I guess they said on one Buckeye Scoop, I think it is, that I watched, they said he's really famous and really rich. I don't know why he's famous. He's from a big school, and I think he's from California somewhere. So it's a fancy high school. I think he's famous from his viral videos, I would imagine. I don't know why else he'd be famous. So they're thinking that if he doesn't win the starting job, eventually, they play in about a week and a half. So it's either, I think it's a week from this Thursday. They play Minnesota at Minnesota. So, that's... 10, 12 days. He's not going to learn the playbook and be ready to play by then. But what I've heard is if he doesn't win the starting job, he may transfer. Which, at the end of the day, as an Ohio State fan, you want your team to do well. So fans are in a win-win situation. Either CJ Stroud's going to tear it up, or they're going to bring in Quinn Ewers, which I think, watching all 3 of them, Jack Miller, I've watched some, CJ Stroud, Quinn Ewers, now, all you have to go by is high school film, so it's kind of hard because it's a different level. But see, Quinn Ewers does definitely has more upside. He's more of a playmaker. He's more exciting to watch. So, as a Buckeye fan, if you watch both players, you're excited. You're a little more excited about Quinn Ewers. But at the end of the day, if Ohio State's doing well, I mean, worst case scenario, we can't have Quinn Ewers. Oh, we won a championship with C.J. Stroud. So, if Quinn Ewers is not playing, it's because C.J. Stroud is over and beyond achieving and performing on the field, which is a good thing. But it's just, I'm glad I'm not the coaches. I'm glad I'm not Ryan Day, which probably going to be Ryan Day. I mean, he's the head coach, but he's also a offensive coach and known to be a quarterback guru, so it'll pretty much be his decision. I'm thinking C.J. Stroud's probably going to start the season, and then it'll be interesting. There's been years prior where we've won and played well, but the quarterback hasn't played well, a.k.a. J.T. Barrett. So if that happens, maybe we can still win, but maybe C.J. Stroud is, with the Big Ten, we're going to be more talented other than maybe Oregon. We're going to be more talented. Oregon's probably the closest. And maybe, Wisconsin's always hard. But we're going to be more talented than pretty much anyone we play. So, hopefully we can win and still... I'm excited. I saw a video of Quinn Ewers. He's exciting to watch. And I was almost kind of like, because I heard he was coming next year. And C.J. Stroud is a freshman this year. So C.J. Stroud, if he does well, is not going anywhere. So then I was like, okay, we recruited this great, amazing guy with a blonde mullet, Quinn Ewers, and we looked at him. I was excited, but then I was like, okay, well, we have a freshman right now at quarterback. What's going to happen if he plays well? So it's, you over-recruit so you have backups. So it's not really a conflict. At the end of the day, if Ohio State wins, that's all I care about. But that's been probably the main thing happening up into the season storyline has been the quarterback storyline. I'm a little nervous about Minnesota on a Thursday night game. They played Indiana a couple years ago to open the season on Thursday, and we ended up winning, but it was not pretty. But yeah, so I'm a little nervous just because they didn't have a crowd last year. A lot of people. If that place is full capacity, now the players on the team have played it in front of people before, so I'm not then to be just completely confused. But yeah, so like I said, I've done a bad job keeping up the channel. I go through spurts and make videos consistently, and then I don't. No one's fault but mine. I'm going to try to start making videos again. I'm not really going to make any promises because then I won't keep them. But I want to still make a schedule predictions video for Ohio State. And then, I might not do like a thought. Because like Ohio State is pretty, as far as expectations, and it's pretty boring. We're expecting a national title. Maybe not this year because the quarterbacks are unproven, but we're expected to win the Big Ten. Win the Big Ten, we make the playoff, is likely, and then it'll be down to 2 games. And hopefully whoever we have at quarterback will be hitting all cylinders, and we can make a run at another national championship. That's it with that. I just wanted to talk about, I've been thinking about the last couple of days about this quarterback storyline heading into camp, and I wanted to make a video. I wasn't sure when to just dive back in and make a video, and I thought of this subject as something that could fill some content. So yeah, that'll do it. If you like what you watched, be sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.